Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Saravana Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, SNS B-Spine, SNS Institutions. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, process design. So last session we discussed about product design. Now we are discussing about process design. So every product they are having some process. So process design is a method a company can use it to understand its process and how it can improve them. This can be especially important if a company wants to expand or reach new customers with efficient operations. So what is the process? So if you're going to manufacture a product, there is some process to manufacture the particular product. Then in that existing product, if you want to add or you can do some additional things, you have to, it's a process design. So in this structure, you can understand about the process design. Process design is nothing but supply network design, then layout and flow, process technology, job design, product or service design. So it will be connected to the design. So it's everything, it will be connected to the operations strategy, operations management, and planning and control. Why we are all doing these things? Because of improvement. We need some improvement. So that's only we are done in the process design. So what are the factors affecting process design? A volume of product to be manufactured, required quality of the product, equipment that is available, major factors affecting process design decision, nature of product demand, degree of vertical integration, level of product or service quality, then degree of automation, level of product or service quality, degree of customer contact. So these are the factors that affect that process design decision. So what are the types of process design? Process focused production system. So this is a form of production system in which production operations are grouped according to the type of process. Product focused production system, in this type, the production processing in the production department are organized according to the type of product or services being produced. Then group technology and cellular manufacturing system. This form has recently developed in group technology. The product or components are placed in families or groups, and separate manufacturing cells are used to manufacture these groups. So what is the manufacturing process types? So a manufacturing process uses manufacturing methods like operation scheduling. So last session we have discussed about the scheduling. So operation scheduling software, machinery and labor to transform raw material into the finished product. For example, if you're going to manufacture your car, there is some assembly. So there is some scheduling time. You can fix it. Then you have to finish the product in the proper time. So broadly, there are 5 manufacturing process, and most businesses that create products will fall into one of these 5 categories. However, how that works for each business will differ slightly based on their individual products, the business ethos, it's nothing but ethics, and the resources and facilities they have available. So what are the 5 types of manufacturing process? So repetitive manufacturing. So what do you mean repetitive manufacturing? Some of the things they are all doing repetitively. It means repeat. So basic manufacturing that creates the same product on an assembly line is engaged in the repetitive manufacturing process. These types of rapid manufacturing operations will produce the same or very similar products in mass 24/7. So 24/7, the activity will be doing in that repetitive. So, for example, if you take is the manufacturing industry, the type of, the production process includes automotive, electronics, semiconductor, durable consumer goods. So these are things are repetitive process. If you're going to manufacture a car, if you're going to manufacturing that air cooler or air conditioner, whatever it is, it's a repetitive process to manufacture that particular. For example, television. So it's a repetitive process to manufacture that particular product. So these mass production industries are ideal for repetitive manufacturing because the consumer demand for the finished product is stable, unpredictable. The assembly line will remain fairly constant with few changes as one product is manufactured over a period of time. So master plans are created on a period of time and quantity basis. Repetitive manufacturing is often used for make-to-stock production or in a high-volume sales order-oriented environment like automotive. Robots and other automated high-volume manufacturing equipment are used to increase throughput and decrease manufacturing cost in this type of factories. So it's a repetitive manufacturing process. Discrete manufacturing, it means something it will be differ. So as usual, you will manufacture some product, but it will be different. So discrete manufacturing is the cousin of repetitive manufacturing. It means it too runs on product line, I mean the production line, but the finished goods that are created during this process often vary considerably. When switching between different product models, the assembly line configuration must often be changed. In manufacturing facilities, this is known as changeover and carries setup cost in the form of time, labor, and resources. For example, in the computer industry, technology not only developed at a constantly rapid rate, but the customers demand mass customization. The manufacturing process for producing newer computers and laptops will require modifications to the assembly line to produce and assemble orders that call for the latest electronic components. So that is a discrete manufacturing. Next one, job shop manufacturing. So in the job shop manufacturing process, production areas like workstation and workshop are used instead of assembly line. Each worker may add something to the product when it will be customized for the customers. So before it is moved on to another and until eventually the final product is finished. This method of manufacturing is ideal for custom manufacturing because it tends to be slower and produces a low volume of highly customized products. Take for example, a job shop that built custom cabinets. So if you build a cabinet, customize it to, you have to change by the workers. The workers will be stationed at their workstation and they will add to the cabinet as it is brought to them. One may be in charge of sawing the lumber, another of applying resin, others in charge of polishing the varnish, and others still in charge of assembly. So keep in mind that job shop manufacturing is not just for low technology product. This process is also used in the advanced manufacturing of fighter jets and rockets for the aerospace and defense industry. These products are produced by highly trained professionals who employ advanced manufacturing techniques and place a strong focus on quality control to ensure a high quality build. So that is a job shop manufacturing. It means customized product for satisfying the needs of the customers. Next one, continuous process manufacturing. So what do you mean by continuous process? We have seen that repetitive, job shop, and discrete manufacturing. Continuous means, for example, essential things, actually pharmaceuticals, medicine. So it's a continuous process. Chemicals, industry gases and fertilizers, power stations. So these are the things are continuous process. Every day we are doing that, right? So continuous process manufacturing is very similar to repetitive manufacturing because it runs 24/7, creates the same or similar product repeatedly and creates larger order quantities. The key difference here is that raw materials used are gases, liquid powders, and slurries instead of solid state components. It works almost exactly the same as repetitive manufacturing. Besides the difference in raw materials, an example of this practice, for example, pharmaceutical company that produces painkillers in larger quantities. So traditional industrial manufacturing industry widely utilize continuous process. So in the continuous process, we have seen the examples like the pharmaceuticals, chemical industry gases, fertilizers, power stations, oil refining, paper, furnace, steel, iron, and alloys. So these are the types of production process. Like we have seen that repetitive process and discrete process, job shop process, and continuous process. So these are the types of production process. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all.